Be the light in the dark. Spiritual awakening reading. Be the light in the dark. You are the torchbearer, okay? And we've got the star card at the bottom of the deck there. Shine your light. During this phase, during this period, the lights are going out, okay? And you have to be the torchbearer. You have to be the light in the dark, okay? And I'm going to refer back to a statement that was said to me some time ago now. It's worse than you think. There is no light. You are the light, okay? You're stepping into a new era, okay? As part of that process, though, you have to shine the light from within. All around is dark during this phase and this period of the game. So shine that light. And then what I've got in my mind is, it's a bit like playing like a horror game, like Silent Hill or something along those lines. And it's like I'm walking through this dark, dank corridor, and I've just got like a flashlight, and I can only see bits of a section. Don't be afraid, okay? The dark is triggered and fears your light, okay? Shine it bright. For too long, you have been caged like a canary, okay? And you're coming out of that. You're realizing your divinity. You're realizing the power that you have in you. And this next phase is to test you. Okay, you will pass with flying colours, but there will be, excuse me, there will be questions and doubts. Don't let the fear of the dark hold you back. Okay. So we got the World card in the reverse, Strength card in the reverse, Eight of Cups in the reverse. So for this collective, I feel like for too long, they've been holding on to an old cycle, okay, because they've felt like they haven't had the strength, and they've been holding on emotionally to something that needs letting go of. Now, when you're on a true spiritual path, not one of these fake IG, let's pretend this is what it's about, spiritual path, but a real spiritual path, it does mean releasing people. It does mean releasing old cycles and patterns. And it's hard, because if that's all you've ever known, you know, so a classic one is when it comes to like friends and family and stuff like that, and you no longer align with them. And ironically, their energy frustrates you. It's not a nice energy to be around. And you kind of start going through these cycles. So classic one is somebody who's got like friends who like going out drinking all the time, and all of a sudden you're like, there's got to be more to this than to life than this, but because they're your friends, you don't want to leave them behind. The problem is that those people, I don't mean to be disrespectful, they're just non-player characters. They're controlled by the Matrix, and the more that you try and break away, the more that they try and pull you in. It's not their fault. They're being controlled. Everything is energy. Okay. See the truth of the matter as you start to step forwards. You are here for more than most. Okay, I feel like I'm speaking to a chosen one. Okay, your divine mission is so high ranking. Don't. It's interesting because I saw some content this morning, and she was basically saying, don't go looking for the answers, and it's got a feel of that to it. Don't go looking for the answers. Just kind of let it unfold. Get your torch out. Okay, if things go dark, get your torch out. You've got everything that you need. Okay, nothing can harm you. It's that classic thing of there's nothing to fear but fear itself. Okay. Right, don't be reassessing. I've got Ace of Cups in the reverse coming out. So don't be reassessing what's going to make you happy. You've already made your mind upon that. This next phase is designed to try and throw you off. It's designed to throw you off course. And again, it's the Matrix trying to kind of keep you pulled back and tethered to that old form of life. So Ace of Cups in the reverse, as I say. So don't be assessing what's going to make you happy. You know that. Page of Wands. Go into this new phase in Page of Wands energy, because you're not getting all the answers yet. So have a bit of fun with it. As I always say, I've got a really crap spiritual job. Not my readings, but trying to kind of preach to people who just don't want to understand or don't want to open up to anything other than what they've been told. You know, spirituality is about free thinking, okay? So I like to have fun with it. I'm quite happy to get a bit of a kick out of winding people up. Why not? You know what I mean? You've got to enjoy your job. Nine of Pentacles, realise that old phase is done. You did everything that you possibly could do. And if it's got a touch of you're wanting people to come on this adventure with you, well, they ain't going to, right? So you need to understand that you've done everything that you can do. If they don't understand that, fuck them sideways, they can watch you rise, okay? The change will only come once you understand your position and role within this. It's not ready to be revealed yet. So this next phase is about understanding the light that you hold within you and the strength that you hold within you, okay? Be patient, buckle up, but enjoy the ride, okay? Start to pay attention to the nuances, use discernment, use pattern recognition, right? You go into a phase, and it's like I'm in an actual computer game, and it's like there's people coming, there's characters coming up to me, and it's like they're trying to say, can you help me? Can you do this for me? And it's all designed to keep you trapped and keep you in the Nine of Swords, keep you questioning things, keep you doubting things, keep stressing about things. You're an empress, okay? It's time to realize that. Hanged Man in the reverse, Three of Swords. The Matrix wants you stuck. The Matrix wants you stuck in a headspace thinking about when everything, all negative stuff, right? We all have trauma. Anybody who says that they don't is talking out their rear end, right? But it's about how you navigate that. Do you let it hold you back? Do you stick in that trauma cycle? Do you stick repeatedly whipping yourself for decisions that you made which you think were wrong? There are no wrong decisions. The only wrong decision is doing nothing. Anything else is a learning lesson, okay? Learn from it. Would I do that again? No, we've learned the lesson, okay? Something about don't be afraid to speak up. Don't be afraid to speak up and speak your truth, okay? You are needed. You are needed by many. The strength that you have in you is needed by many, and it's time to be a bit of a truth speaker, right? Lovers in the reverse, King of Wands in the reverse, Nine of Wands, Wounded Warrior. Yeah, what this feels like is it probably is that you've had a lot of crap love relationships with toxic masculines. If it's not romantic love, it could be friendship love, family love, and you need to understand that I want to say this wasn't your fault. It was part of the task. It was part of the training. So it's time to look back. Got devil in the bottom there. It's time to look back and realize how strong you are. All of this has brought you to this path today so that you can step into that next abundant era, step into that divinity, step into being the light in the dark, okay? So I'm going to leave it there. If you want a personalised reading, okay, you know where to find them. Same day guaranteed from 15 quid, phone and video chat from 20. If that resonated, type in light in the dark. Ta-ta.